back to another YouTube video. It's your boy Orion G. Today we're gonna react to Undeniably the top 10 best Prince songs, history and ranking. We're gonna react to Undeniably the top 10 best Prince songs, history and ranking. We have some new Prince content, 3-year-old video. Make sure I put the the description in my description and the link in my description box. So yeah, let's get right into the video.
Hi everyone. Today we'll be talking about one of my favorite artists, as you can tell by the shirt. We're talking Prince. Now I've had the pleasure of listening to his catalog all week to come up with the cream of the crop. I'm calling this Undeniably.
Some nice setup background to start off. Yes, some Prince like poster. Yes, CD. Let's continue.
The top 10 best Prince songs. And for a little bit of fun, I'll have an overrated song at the end, just to push people's buttons. But in the meantime, let's get to the top 10. At number 10, we have Money Don't Matter Tonight from Diamonds and Pearls. Now, Prince is a master of many styles, and this is a great slow jam from that album. Diamonds and Pearls was a bit of a comeback album after the double whammy that was Batman and Graffiti Bridge. Both lesser albums, for sure. And it was the first album
I'm familiar with Graffiti Bridge. I know like 2 songs off the album.
credited to his new band, the New Power Generation.
It's more of a soundtrack album though, but let's continue the video.
Diamonds and Pearls had some ready-made hits, like the gorgeous title track and the over-the-top erotic workouts of Cream and Get Off. But to me, Money Don't Matter Tonight is one of the best of the bunch. Compared to those, it's much more understated. It's a conscious soul number that rides a smooth, laid-back groove to preach about politics, war, and the communal spirit of each other. It's some of Prince's best lyrics. It's pointed with crystal clarity. So what if we're controlling all the oil? Is it worth a child dying for? Even with the heavy lyrics, it's a catchy song with a laid-back groove that rivals prime Stevie.
Should I check this song out? Because I don't know that song. What's the song called? I don't know what he said, but I think it's off Diamonds and Pearls. And I believe Diamonds and Pearls is an LP or EP.
Wonder. It's an underrated single for sure, and it definitely deserves a spot on this list.
Now what's the point of a 6-second ad? Okay. Alright. Another 6-second ad. Alright. Cindy C.
At number 9, we have Cindy C. from the Black Album. The Black Album has a very special place in Prince lore. It was famously pulled a week before its intended release, after Prince became convinced that the album was evil, with some stories claiming that he had a bad experience with ecstasy. Instead of following up Sign of the Times with this, also known as the Funk Bible, he quickly pivoted and released the more...
I did not even know that. If that's true, y'all let me know in the comments. Cause, wow.
commercial pop album Love Sexy a few months later. However, by that time, many promo copies were floating around, and it became one of the most legendary bootlegged unreleased albums of all time. Cindy C.
Bootleg unreleased albums? I ain't know that.
shows why this album is so funky. It's filthy, dirty, hard funk. Riding a classic huge drum machine, it takes a P-funk.
Yeah, I can definitely say Prince is like one of the innovators of funk music. I can definitely say that. What's the sound? What's it called? I think it's called Minneapolis funk or something, but it's some type of Minnesota thing.
Groove and then layers it with horns, synth, and vocals galore to make a not at all subtle tribute to Cindy Crawford. I hope underground DJs were wearing this record out because it is killer dance floor jam. The Black Album is Prince in his prime, and Cindy C is the best of the bunch. Hella horny and ready to put the F in funk. At number 8, we have Little Red Corvette from 1990.
I'm familiar with this song. It's nice. Nice beat. Nice chorus. Nice music video. Nice song overall.
Before 1999, Prince had already released some great albums, especially Dirty Mind. But 1999 is the album that put Prince on the map as a true pop genius. Little Red Corvette is the smash single that finally broke Prince through the mainstream after being regulated to the R&B ghetto for so long. If somehow you had never heard the song, I can't help but think that you'd believe it sounds like a huge hit. The chorus is absolutely massive and contrasts with the slow synthy shuffle of the verse, which makes it such a fun, engaging song.
As I just stated, the hook.
The me of the track is pure Prince, with its hard-rocking guitars, club-ready beats, and new wave synths, and its lyrics that are overtly sexual, but just PG-13 enough to be a radio staple. Let's say, however, anyone who parks their car sideways, that has to be a giant red flag. But it was Saturday night, so I guess it makes it all right. Anyway, I digress. It's the first pure pop masterpiece from Prince, but far from his last. He might tell the subject of the song that they better slow down, but thankfully for music lovers everywhere, he wasn't about to let it.
Did you say that was his last pop? I think I definitely can agree with that, because after that he started blending different genres, doing different sounds. I even saw he has a Latin album out, or some type of, just a different alternative genre of music.
Let's put off the gas. At number 7, we have Black Sweat from 3121. It's almost intimidating to become a new fan of Prince, because he released nearly 40 albums over his lifetime, and that's only ones credited to him. That's not including albums he co-wrote or wrote with Morris Day and the Time, Madhouse, The New Power Generation, or the many songs he wrote for other artists. There's so much quality music.
Yeah, because he's your songwriter, he's your engineer, he's your producer, Prince is all of them. He played the instruments, he's your musician, he's your artist, he did all of that. So yeah, he's also, getting into how he co-wrote songs for people's albums, and he was behind the scenes with different things.
Music. Literally hours and hours that it takes such an investment of time to dive deep.
Mm-hmm.
But if you do take the time, you'll find so many treasures. You'd be forgiven for not listening to his late era albums due to fatigue, but you'd be missing out. 3121 was another comeback album in a career full of them, and it follows the funky musicology. Crazily enough, 3121 was the only album to reach number 1 in his lifetime. If you forget what a righteous banger Black Sweat is, you should crank.
Did he just say that was the only album that ever reached number 1 in his lifetime? I'm gonna have to check that out then.
That immediately. It has the minimalism of Kiss, but strutting around with Timbaland synths. It's a song Pharrell wishes he wrote, and it shows Prince's falsetto in top form. It's somehow futuristic sounding, but still nods to his classic era. Funky, sparse, and sexy, Black Sweat is a high-intensity workout.
After this video, I'm gonna check that song out. Alright, and it says 3121. This is the album right here. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check out just track number 4, and that is the most played song on the album, so we'll check that out after the video.
At number 6, we have 1999 from the album of the same name. Now, how could a song that literally dates itself so much still be so culturally relevant 20 years later? Simple.
Alright, 1999, another great Prince song. I know this song actually. It's kinda like little red Corvette, but I actually like this one better. Both tracks are up tempo, but I feel like Little Red Corvette's kind of slower. In 1999, it sounds like, what's that song on Purple Rain, on the album Purple Rain? I forgot. It's the scene where he's driving on the bike and I think it's called Take Me With You. Yeah, it's that. It sounds like that kind of, but it's not.
It's a dance floor banger. So much so that today...
Also, 1999, it has a good visuals to it. Nice choreography. I think there was a little choreography to it. They had some nice outfits in the music video.
They still talk about partying like it's 1999. Prince definitely wrote better dance songs, but nothing matches the house-burning party vibes of 1999. With it, he came up with the Minneapolis sound, but few could touch Prince and the Revolution. The synth-pop party sounds so irresistible, it's fairly easy to miss its Cold War themes and apocalyptic visions. The lyrics show a devil-may-care attitude. Everybody's got a bomb, we could all die here today, but before I let that happen, we're gonna dance our life away. In the face of total destruction, the band decides to play a nuclear blowout, a joyous riot. Every reception, every New Year's Eve, if this jam isn't being played, is it really a party? Somehow, all these years later, we're still chasing the high of 1999.
Purple Rain at number 5. I thought it was gonna be like at number top 3 or something. So I wonder what the 4, 3, and 2, and 1 will be. But let's continue.
At number 5, we have Purple Rain from the album of the same title. Now, I'm not sure if this is controversial to rank Purple Rain this low. I wonder if hardcore fans love this song as much as Fairweather fans seem to. It's certainly one of his most iconic songs, whether he's playing it in the rain at the Super Bowl or singing it to Apollonia at First Avenue in the conclusion of the film. An all-time slow jam. Those plodding 80s snare hits and Lisa's phasey slow strum.
My favorite part of this song is the the solo, where he's just playing the guitar in the song. He's not singing anymore. He's just that part towards the end with the melody. That part's the best. I mean, the singing, the whole, scene in the movie is nice. Performing the song is really amazing, but my favorite part of the song is probably the solo part where he's just playing the guitar towards the end, because that's the best part. I get goosebumps from that part.
That instantly recognizable chord progression. It's so damn dramatic. The term power ballad seems kinda lame to me, but this is one powerful ballad. The tone and lyrics really convey such a loving, longing feeling, even if we're not exactly sure why the rain is purple. What does that even look like? Is it some metaphor for happiness? Or is it just purple because that's on brand? It's an epic, soulful song that just soars, even if it seems a bit overlong to me. Now, Prince could play some killer long songs, but around 5 minutes of Purple Rain, you realize there's about 2 minutes left to go still. And sometimes he played the song even longer live, which seems like a bit much to me. Still, it's inseparable.
Yeah, especially the Cypress, New York, when he went, what was it, 1984 tour in New York, the 1984 tour in New York with Prince when he was performing live. Bro, I think that was 1984. When he performed Purple Rain, he performed the whole solo over and over again. I think he just played it before he started singing for like 3-4 minutes, and then he started singing the song.
From the man. A huge statement from a hit film that's still worth
So I think that's what he's talking about.
putting your lighter up in the air.
Alright, let's see.
At number 4, we have If I Was Your Girlfriend from Sign of the Times. If Purple Rain is a slow jam that emphasizes slow, If I Was Your Girlfriend is a slow jam that emphasizes jam, with its funky Larry Graham bass lines and Prince cooing some of the horniest come-ons that he's ever done. And with Prince, that's really saying something. Sign of the Times is often cited as the greatest Prince album, and to me, this is the best track on it. Although, I would say that the concert film released at the same time is even better than the album. Given a hot live band, these songs really get a chance to blossom. That version of If I Was Your Girlfriend is even funkier and dirtier than the studio version, with Sheila E.'s funktastic beats, the hard groovy bass slaps, and some gender-bending falsetto that few would even dare to touch. If Slutty had a sound, this might be it. He's so obsessed with his lover that he wants to get closer to her than anyone else. No matter if you're getting down on the dance floor or in the bedroom, this song is made for the moment. At number 3, we have Let's
Go Crazy. I know this song. So, this is the intro song to the movie. First of all, the song, amazing, good introduction, upbeat, nice instrumental, snares. In the movie, it's nice how it's played in the movie. Choreography. So yeah, let's continue.
Go Crazy from Purple Rain. What a choice it is to start Purple Rain with a sermon and those organ swells. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to get through this thing called life. He preaches about the trials of everyday life before exploding into the gospel of a good time with the most upbeat, infectious rock song ever made. Who wouldn't want to go crazy with those steady, dancey beats, flashy synths, and truly wailing guitars? This is totally prime Prince, blurring the lines between rock, R&B, and soul while being unmistakably himself. Were elevators really a big problem in the 80s? I'm not quite sure. But the earworm is so catchy, he could be singing anything. He also decides that this track is a great time for him to shred on guitar. It just hits on so many levels. It's relentlessly upbeat in the best way possible. Grounded at first with a dose of reality in the intro before allowing us to lose ourselves. It's pure pop escapism at its best.
Good song right here, number 2, titled Kiss. I think this was in Penguin. What's that song? What's that movie? Penguin. Happy Feet. Nah, I don't think that's the right song. I know that there was a Prince song in Happy Feet. I don't know if this is the actual one. I could be wrong, but it has the same synth, the same beat. Well, I don't know about the same beat, but because I can't really say the same beat because Prince literally produces his own music. He's never had a producer. He's just a genius. Okay. Most of the times he did his own music. Most of the times. I mean, let's not say maybe someone helped him, but majority of the times he produced his own music. So with track number 2, I don't know if that's the same song in Happy Feet, but it kind of sounds like it.
At number 2, we have Kiss from Parade. This is undoubtedly a monster dance song. I don't know if it's the gayest straight song or the straightest gay song. It definitely gender
I don't know if that's the song that's in Happy Feet.
bends. And it sure isn't asexual. It's very sexual. The sparse drums and minimal keyboards really set the scene for an incredible showcases of Prince's falsetto in its peak form. Along with tasteful burst of backup vocals It really makes for a great sing-along song for the dance floor. Prince's guitar work, as always, is impeccable, taking James Brown funk licks with a little Jimi Hendrix and making it sexy as hell for the fun of it. The less said about the film Under the Cherry Moon, the better, but Parade still had some amazing songs, and a total knockout in Kiss.
Number 1, When Doves Cry. I can agree with this in certain circumstance. It's up there. I don't know if I have a favorite, but this is definitely up there.
At number 1, it's When Doves Cry from Purple Rain. Dig if you will, When Doves Cry being the best song Prince has ever done. With its bold, sparse sound, those shiny synths, but that dark, sinister undertone. Removing the bass line provides no protection from those mechanical drums and haunting synth strings. It's literally incredible with what he does with so little. While the Revolution backs him for most of Purple Rain, this is truly a solo affair, with Prince playing every sound, every note, every scream. It sounds like such a singular vision of a person so in tune with themselves. It's creation at the highest level. He also couldn't stop there, and even directed the famous music video where he crawls out of the bathtub. Add to that the guitar that is truly a hair metal wet dream. Even though it's only 10 seconds, he shows a prowess on guitar that few could touch. It also contains some of Prince's best shouts and screams. Few could be as acrobatic vocally. It has such power.
Hey, he showed his vocals on this song too. Everything about the song, the instrumental, the music video, definitely one of my best. Definitely one of my favorite Prince music videos. When Doves Cry. Really good choreography. What's it called? Nice outfits. Cause the style in that time, like the clothes they was wearing, it was different, man. Prince was putting, man. We're not gonna talk about that, man. But we just gonna continue this video.
Power and theatrics. What does it sound like when doves cry? This, apparently. And it's one of the best songs of all time. And now...
Alright, so this is the honorable mentions. He's about to get into the honorable mentions. He's going to discuss what songs were going to make the list but did not make the cut. Starting now.
Here's 2 songs that didn't quite make the list. Knocking right below it, at number 11, is Raspberry Beret, which really shows...
Raspberry Beret? Is it Raspberry Beret or Raspberry Beret? I don't really know. This is one of those songs that sound like 1999 and Little Red Corvette. It kind of sounds like it's similar. It's a good song though, Raspberry Beret.
How many great pop songs Prince has written.
Yeah.
It's an unstoppable, upbeat pop orchestra in single form. It plays so often, but still brings light into so many days. It's an earworm of a song that's still meant to put a pep in your step, and it's definitely a classic for a reason. The other pick is I Could Never Take the Place of Your Man.
I don't know this song, but this was a good video overall. This was undeniably the top 10 best Prince songs history and ranking. Tell me what you guys want to see next in the comments down below. I got more videos coming. Stay tuned. Subscribe, like, comment, and yeah, Uriah out.